I hope I don't look too disheveled. Yes, I'm wearing like a ginormous jumper with another jumper underneath, a t-shirt which doesn't really go with a jumper, and a scarf, but I'm not very well today, and I really wanted to film this video because it's late enough as it is, and yeah. So today's video is going to be my November favourites. I know we're like 12 days into December, I'm sorry, I'm just really behind, and I still wanted to share a few things with you this month. I haven't really tried anything new. There's a couple of things in here that are new, but the majority of the stuff I've had for a while, it's just kind of stuff that I've been reaching for. So let's just jump right into it. So I'm going to start off with my face items because that's what I have the most of. I haven't really been wearing a ton of makeup this month. I'm just getting back into the routine of wearing makeup, making myself feel a bit better about myself, actually having the energy and feeling good and well enough to put a face of makeup on. But I have been reaching for a few items here and there. The first item being my Benefit Hello Flawless powder, and this is in the shade Honey. I could probably do with a shade lighter because this is a little bit dark, especially with the winter months, and as you can see it is quite dark. But once it's on my skin it's not too bad, and you can build it up to give quite a good coverage as a powder, you know, as much as a powder can give. I wouldn't say it's a powder foundation by any means, but it does give a little bit of a more evening effect for the skin. So I've been using this on days where I haven't wanted to wear foundation, which I have to admit is a lot. I've been using this in conjunction with my Dream Lumi Touch Concealer, which has probably run out. I used it this morning and it's not doing very well. I need to buy a new one. So I really love this. It's absolutely brilliant for hiding shine and just keeping that horrible like sicky dewy look away. It kind of keeps you looking a bit more bright and bushy tailed, and I think with the extra colour, I think that's why I've actually really enjoyed using it this month, because it's a little bit darker than my skin. If I'm having a bit of a sick day like today, I'm wearing it today with just that concealer, but if I'm having a bit of a sicky day or I'm not feeling too good, this gives my skin that little bit of extra colour back into it. I don't look so pale and withdrawn, so this has kind of been like a saviour throughout this month. So the next item I've really enjoyed using this month is the Vichy Idealia Life Serum, and I've tried this as a tiny little sachet before and I really liked it, and we received these in our November glossy boxes. I have fallen in love with this. I've been using this on my skin before applying any makeup, and it just kind of makes your skin and look and feel so much more healthier, and it makes your skin feel really smooth and nice, and it makes your complexion really nice, and I just really love this. I have a funny feeling I'll be buying full size of this after Christmas because I really like it that much. And I know I'm not being very descriptive, but this stuff is amazing and I would totally say it's worth it. I've been suffering with really dry skin throughout this pregnancy so far, and this has definitely helped, I think, especially with the application of makeup. I find if I don't use this, my makeup doesn't tend to sit so well on my skin, but with this it's fine and it looks really good, so I'm thanking Vichy for this. So on the subject of dry skin, my lips have been playing up incredibly. I have had the most chapped, dry, flaky lips I have ever experienced in my life, and Carmex, my one saviour, has not been touching it. But I have found one thing that hasn't made my lips even more dry, and that is my Pixie Tinted Brilliance Balm stick, pencil, whatever you want to call it. I find that if I use Carmex, it's good for about 10-15 minutes, and then as the Carmex starts to sink into the skin, my lips just feel super dry again. If I use it at night, I wake up really thirsty. But this is the only thing that kind of sits on my lips, makes my lips feel a little bit more soft, but doesn't tend to dry them out as well as it's sort of sinking in slash wearing off. This is, I have number 10 in Lucent Glow, which is just a really sheer sort of pink. It doesn't really give much colour on the lips at all. It has a gold sort of, I'm looking in the mirror and I can't describe it. It's not a sparkle, it's not glitter, it's just a bit of a gold sheen, which makes my lips look a little bit healthier because they look horrendous. And this stuff is amazing. It smells good, it lasts a really good time, makes my lips look super shiny, which they are not, let me tell you. but this stuff is really, really good, and it is in a twistable pencil form, which I love because I hate having to sharpen pencils. Moving on, I have also found a new brow love, and it is the Ico Brow Gel Shape and Define. I love this stuff. It's super dark. It's really, really dark. It's got a tiny wand. It's so tiny. But because it's so dark, I find that on days where I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, or I don't want to make so much of an effort, or I just want to give something a little bit of a boost, I find that this is good enough without having to like fill in my eyebrows, because I do like a bold brow, as you can see. But I find that this stuff on its own is good enough if I just need to pop to town. Hiccup. Heartburn. Yay. So yeah, this is kind of a really good halfway kind of option for me. I don't have to fill in my brows, I don't have to spend time doing that, but this makes them tidier, gives them a little bit of colour, and keeps them in place all day. And my last favourite this month is from MUA. I am a big fan of MUA. I love the brand. There are a few products that are a bit hit and miss, really dodgy, not so great, but the majority of them are brilliant. And one thing that I have fallen in love with is their palettes. I love the eyeshadow palettes, hands down, absolutely love them. This is the Ever After Matte palette, and it has 10 matte shades in it. I'm going to admit, these top ones are quite chalky, not so pigmented, really, you kind of can't see them on your skin unless you use something underneath it, and then it's kind of like, well, what's the point? But from sort of this pink shade to this one and the bottom row, oh my goodness, I love them. I absolutely love creating just a simple eye look with them, really smoky eye with them. Because they're all matte, they are so easy to work with, so blendable, and just absolutely gorgeous. And they all have names as well, which is very rare for MUA products. They all actually have names as well. So I think I purchased this for about £4 for 10 shadows. Is a complete bargain. Even if you don't use these sort of top 4, you're still getting a really, really great deal. And I am waiting for them to do a Naked 3 dupe, because I really want the Naked 3. I have the Undress Me, well, the Undressed and the Undress Me 2 palette, which is like the Naked 1 and the Naked 2 dupe. So I'm hoping that they're going to do a third one. But for now, I really, really love the matte palette. So moving on to my one body item, I have been enjoying using the Derma V10 Cocoa Body Butter. Now, with being pregnant, everything is expanding, everything's getting bigger, which I'm not enjoying. And obviously, to try and keep stretch marks at bay, you are meant to moisturise. I'm awful at moisturising. I always forget I'm going to be covered in the suckers. But it'll be worth it because I have a baby at the end of it. But when I do remember, I use this stuff because it smells incredible. We were given this at the Leeds Blogger Meetup, the Fab event last year. And I believe it is a brand that works with Poundland and Pound Shops and things like that. Super affordable, but great product. This stuff, oh my goodness, it's super duper thick. It smells amazing. It smells so good. I'm not lying to you. And oh, it just melts into your skin and it feels incredible. And even when I do forget, if I've used this sort of, say, a day or two before, my skin feels super soft and super moisturised, even for those next couple of days. This stuff is amazing, and I really need to start using more of it. I just wish that I could stick my face in it because it smells so good. My one hair favourite of this month, or last month, because it's not November anymore, is the Toni & Guy Shine Gloss Serum. And this is the limited edition little sample bottle, or I think it was a sample bottle, I don't think this is full size, that we received in the October, I could be wrong, October glossy box, I think. My hair has been incredibly dry along with my skin, and this is the only stuff that I found that if I'm going out and making a massive effort, that my hair has looked a lot healthier after I've used this. I don't know if that made sense, I hope it did. So I really, really like this. Again, it smells really nice. It's not greasy, and it doesn't clump, you know, it doesn't make your hair feel all yuck. It really does just make your hair shiny and glossy, and especially after you've just washed it, just to run this through the ends, it just makes it look super duper healthy. So moving on to nails, I have two favourites, and the one thing I have really been enjoying, or did enjoy throughout the month of November, was painting my nails, because it was the only thing that I could sit down in the evening when I wasn't feeling so sick and just make myself feel that a little bit better, better. And because of prenatals and things like that, my nails have been growing really well, which is rare, so I'm absolutely relishing in it and I love it. So the one nail polish that I love at the minute is the Barry M Textured Nail Effect. It's the glitter one, and this one is in Countess. It's just a sort of a deep, I think it's a black based polish, I think. There's so much glitter in this, so much, it's red and gold and silver, with a bit of purple in there. It's just really pretty, and on the nails, I love the textured nail polishes anyway. I absolutely adore them. But this one with the glitter just makes it that little bit extra fun. It just makes it fun, and I am definitely going to be wearing this over Christmas. And my last favourite of this month, with this really difficult, hard to film video because everything is going wrong. I'm going to have some bloopers at the end of this video, let me tell you. I have been loving the Elegant Touch Rapid Dry for Nails, which we received again in our November Glossy Box. November did well, Glossy Box did well in November. This stuff is really good. It is a little bit greasy on your fingers, but it definitely does the job. It definitely helps, especially if you're trying to do nails in a rush or you want to do a couple of layers. This is really great, and I've used it 3-4 times. I've used it on my toes, I've used it on my hands, and there's still there's still tons left, and I think this will be going for a while, and it's definitely going to be a repurchase. So that is all for my November favourites. I'm really sorry this video was all over the place. Hopefully I can edit it to make it somewhat decent, semi-decent. But I don't normally do bloopers, but there will be bloopers at the end of this video because everything that could go wrong did go wrong. So thank you so much for watching. I now cannot get my teeth in, words out. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I post every Thursday, Friday and Sunday. This is not a very good representation of my usual videos, but hopefully you guys can see past that and hit the subscribe button anyway. So thank you for watching. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you enjoyed using in November. I know it seems like miles away now, and I cannot believe it's like, what, 12-13 days until Christmas. Oh my lord, I'm so excited. I just want to go home and see family and eat lots and not have to worry about my own mess in my own house. That'll be nice. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow with a baby update, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Please excuse the noise, the dog is chasing the cat. So I'm going to start off with oh, I know, we're like 12 days into Vichy Idealia Life Serum. The cats are fighting, the dog is barking. Try again. And this stuff, the only thing I have been feeling